Gente. Vamos a emitir en directo el... En... 1, 2, 1, 2. En... 1, 2, 1, 2. Bien, a ver, probando, probando, probando. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bien, a ver, probando, probando, probando. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bien, a ver, probando, probando, probando. Bueno, a ver. Empieza a las 7. 1:52, aún queda un poquito. Vamos a ver qué ofrecen. Sacarán un gameplay de... Voy a bajar el volumen de... Espérate, voy a probar a quitar... Poner el micrófono normal. A ver cómo se escucha. Y si se escucha bien, seguimos. Si no, me voy a tener que poner los cascos. A ver. Aquí lo dejo aquí. A ver. Voy a probar si se escucha bien. A ver si me escucho. Espera, porque esto... Ahora. A ver ahora. ¿Por qué no se escucha ahora? A ver. Por defecto. Ah, porque está puesto esto, ¿no? A ver ahora. Ti, 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 ti. Sí, mira.
Con Toro.
Entonces se escucha eso. Yo quiero escuchar. Voy a play. Electronic Art. Vale. Vale, ahora sí. Perfecto. Ahora quiero escucharme a mí hablar. A ver, a ver. Vale, ahora sí. Ay, qué follón, che. Bueno, pues 4 minutitos para que empiece esto. Lo he puesto de correprisa a todo, entonces. Bueno, vamos a ver gameplay de FIFA 22, ¿vale? Voy a quitarme los cascos así. Vamos a ver gameplay de FIFA 22, Battlefield, el nuevo Battlefield, que va a ser el que... El Battlefield va a ser la competencia de Warzone. Veremos a ver si sale algo interesante, algún gameplay o algo. A ver si... Después hay un rumor de Dead Space, un remake o algo de Dead Space para PlayStation. No dudo, no creo que salga nada. Ay, joder, pues, vale, entonces dudo que aparezca algo, ¿vale? De Dead Space. Así que vamos a ver qué sale, ¿no? Dos minutos ya. Lo que sí que sabemos es que va a salir gameplay de FIFA. Esperemos que de Battlefield salga también un gameplay y que nos den un poquito más de información, a ver si sale, hay un Battle Royale o algo. Según informaciones decían que no iba a haber ningún Battle Royale y que no iba a haber un modo campaña, que iba a ser multijugador. Veremos a ver. Veremos a ver si al final sí que hay un Battle Royale, que no sea todo multijugador. En FIFA, bueno, ya lo sabemos. Veremos a ver qué más nos enseñan. Van a ser 40 minutos. Ya sabemos que han dicho que no van a salir juegos como de Dragon Age y otros estilos, no Mass Effect, sino que nos van a enseñar lo que sabemos es FIFA y Battlefield. A ver si nos enseñan alguna cosa pepina. Antes que acabe el evento este, supuestamente se va a unir el Mente Fría. Que bueno, no tiene mucha idea de videojuegos, pero bueno, si da su opinión, bueno es. Este es el primer directo que hago en un de eventos y todo eso. Entonces, ya ha sido de correprisa y tal, entonces no me lo he preparado. Bien, porque no lo iba a hacer. Lo iba a hacer directo, pero al final, bueno, me he animado y lo hago, ¿no? Para ver mi reacción en directo, ¿no? Pues ya no queda nada y a ver qué nos enseñan. Espero que no sea humo, que no sea una decepción. Y espero que bueno, que nos enseñen cositas lindas, como diría el Kun. Vamos a ver, vamos a poner los cascos y a ver qué nos ofrece. no voy a cobrar por este vídeo de todas formas, así que voy a poner la música. Sí. Bueno, sí, 4, expansión.
And I'm Andy McNamara, and you are watching the 2021 EA Play Live pre-show.
Concert for cows, that's got to be a first, but probably my favorite way to open a show ever. The latest expansion for Sims 4 Cottage Living is out today, so go get your cross-stitch.
Joder, inglés.
Check it out after the show.
All right, in just a few minutes, the EA Play Live main event is coming with all the new
No sé inglés, así que
surprises you know and love. But first, we want to take a moment to recap all the news that's
Lo
been
siento.
revealed this summer. And what a summer it's been.
Oh, yeah.
I personally have done nothing else but play Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
I think you actually mean Romance Garrus, or maybe that's just me. It's been a huge summer regardless for EA Originals. The talented Joseph Fares and the team over at Hazelight gifted us the critically acclaimed and my personal favorite, It Takes Two. Millions of you have been dodging with dodgeballs in Velen's Knockout City, and the soon-to-be-released Lost in Random was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection.
Congrats to the Zoink team. We can't wait to play. And for those
lo único que he entendido es play.
their magical world, let's take a look at the story trailer for Lost in Random.
Let's.
A ver.
Welcome to the world of random,
¿Este cuál era?
where everyone's destiny is decided by a roll of the one true dice
Lo había visto
and the one
antes.
true queen who controls it. For when a child comes of age, they must roll this dice just once, and in so doing, determine their fate for all eternity.
Happy birthday.
Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day. Now roll the dice and let's see
Bueno.
what kind of person you truly are. Ah, you live with us now. Lucky girl.
Odd! Hold on, Odd. Well, where is this place? Stop trying to kill me!
Está graciosillo, ¿no?
Foolish.
Bajo un dado por ahí.
Be very
Interesante.
careful, even. We're in uncharted territory. Haven't you heard the bedtime stories?
You're a long way from one town.
Se aparece un mosquito.
Dice? I haven't seen a real one in years.
I'm supposed to say something important. You know nothing.
You tell me where my sister is, you witch!
Este juego tiene pinta de que será gratuito en el Play o algo de eso.
I'm coming for you, sis.
En el Play el Premium. Bueno, en el Premium es gratis todo.
What do we do to those
Pero a mí este juego, ¿qué quieres que te diga?
We destroy them, my queen.
Los is random.
That trailer gives me the chills, I think, every time we watch it. Stay tuned for more on Lost in Random, including an exclusive first look at combat gameplay later on in the main show. Speaking of combat, I can tell you as a part of the team over at Respawn that Apex will be showing up later today in a pretty big way.
Of course, Battlefield 2042 has some big news to share as well, but you would already know
Sí.
that if you tuned into the EA Play
Solo
Spotlight
ahora
series.
se va a
Over
meter
the last few
el...
weeks, we've gathered creative leaders from
mano.
across the EA studios to share their insights and some exciting news.
Yeah, we did. Here are a few of the highlights.
A ver, Apex Legends.
Did the Beyonce drop?
Always go with
Ah.
Beyonce.
Flawless.
Exactly.
Hypermotion
FIFA.
is a next-gen exclusive technology powered by real football that brings gameplay to the next level of realism. Hypermotion integrates advanced 11 versus 11 mocap and machine learning for the first time to create the most authentic, responsive, and fluid experience on the pitch.
Scouting as a whole is being...
El Madden
So you
22.
start things off essentially by getting a baseline scouting on every player. And one of the big goals I had was I wanted to add complexity to the feature, but I wanted to remove some of the tediousness of it.
I think we're having a sort of golden age at the moment where this freedom is allowed, and people like myself can start to see themselves coming through in these stories. And I hope that authenticity isn't lost.
You know, I think that's exactly why we're at indie studios, because that authenticity is worth the struggle.
El de balón prisionero.
You need to ask people for a bit of faith
No vaya
to
pelo.
stick with the idea and just stay with it. And okay, we're not sure what it will be. And
there will be like, you know what, go for
Se hizo la luz.
They give you that space and room to play, which is so.
Sí, bueno, supuestamente en 8 minutos.
Now is the time to make something totally great and unique. It's harder in a movie today because it's been going on for longer.
¿Eh?
How comes you get all the cool
¿Qué?
gadgets?
Which are fans
Se
excited
refleja.
from Battlefield 2022
Que
and
no.
Play Live?
So I think it's that
Estoy
moment
yo.
was on the whiteboard for many decades and many years and never kind of happened, and now Christian and his team and LA have been, you know, orchestrating and building it. So Christian.
I'm hoping that the players, the community will really embrace and like what we're going to show them.
Lars, Mr. Battlefield Gustafsson, who's jumping around on the Zoom chair.
So get a sturdy chair ready to watch it.
If you're a fan of first-person shooters, EA Originals, sports, or gaming in general, the Spotlight's had something for everyone. If you haven't yet, go check those out on our YouTube channel. There's a ton of great content there.
Yes, there is. And speaking of EA Sports, it's been a big month for FIFA news. So let's treat ourselves for another look at the FIFA 22 trailer.
A ver, FIFA. Idioma querido. Ahora nos van a meter todos los trailers y tal que hemos visto hasta que empiece el evento. FIFA 22, el nuevo motor Hypermotion, la novedad. Está bien. Ahí Vinicius regateando y metiendo un gol por todas las cuadras. Como en la vida real. ¿Qué? ¿Que Vinicius no mete goles por las cuadras?
Andy, I need to correct myself. That was not a treat.
Tengo un me
That was
gusta.
a feast. A feast.
No, tengo un me
and
gusta.
FIFA fans, you have to check out the FIFA Spotlight, which offered a deep
No,
dive
pero
into
si ya
all
lleva
updates
rato.
coming to FIFA 22. Now, FIFA won't have news to share in the main show because we're going to give it to you right now.
Unbelievable. Yes, fans of FIFA Ultimate Team already know that this year some fan favorite footballers are returning in the form of FIFA Ultimate Team Heroes.
Ok,
Nine have been revealed so far, and
Mira,
right
ahí
now
están
we're
los
going to
héroes.
share two
Ah,
more.
¿se fabrica?
First up, it's heroic Premier League striker turned manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
And
Pues
second,
calle.
a fine man from the Rhineland, it's Lars Ricken.
And who doesn't like Lars? There's more where that came
Otro que
from.
era,
Remember,
¿lo he
if you
visto?
pre-order the Ultimate Edition before
Enrique.
August 11th, you will get a bonus Ultimate Team Heroes
Mira.
pack. And of course, EA Play members get their hands on the game early.
Yes, they do, but that is just one benefit of being a member. An EA Play membership is your ticket to getting more from your favorite EA games, including fantastic in-game rewards and exclusive content in all of these upcoming titles.
And speaking of rewards, we'll be giving away a whole mess of great prizes during the main show, including gear from Logitech, Polaris, plus thousands of game codes, and EA Play memberships. So make sure to stay tuned to the main show for your chance to
Por
win.
favor, espero que no sea una mierda este evento,
Yes, that's right, because I personally have hand-coded an Apex Legends Jumpmaster weapon charm.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome, that you can earn just by
Espero
watching
que
the show
sean
on Twitch.
cositas.
So Apex fans, stick around, because you are not going to want to miss a closer look at the latest legend coming to the Apex games. If you don't know who I'm talking about, we got our first look at Seer just a few days ago. Check it out.
This. It has been seen.
Elillo.
Will rise, bearing the mark of the moth.
Una embarazada. Uy, la luna, toma por culo, la luna. Oh.
Her firstborn will be a cursed child. His eyes drawing us all to the flame. Refuse the child's gaze or be undone. One glance will reduce a mountain to dust. A king to a beggar. And an ocean to a desert.
Vaya juego más rayante, maestro. ¿Esto será de móvil o qué?
Everything he touches will be changed. This, it cannot
Ahí con piercing y todo, el chulo. Ah, el Apple Legend ese.
Wow, the Apex team is getting wilder and wilder with those lore trailers. I can't wait to see more.
Trust me, you're not alone. I love that trailer, but we have a
Ah,
lot
que ya va a
coming up on the
empezar
main show that you're not going to
esto.
want to miss.
And that is now mere moments away. But one last recap from us featuring one of the newest members of the EA Sports family, Codemasters.
Yes, you'll know them best from their incredible slate of racing titles like Dirt, Grid, and the F1 series, whose latest installment just dropped a few days ago.
If you follow F1, you
2
know it's been an
minutes.
absolutely crazy year so far with some amazing rivalries. Well, if you want to put yourself right in the middle of that, Cody's is here to make that dream a reality. Let's drop straight into the action with the F1 2021 trailer.
Nice.
I just don't get it, Zoe.
Fórmula 1. Ah, vale.
Hit ahead of me.
Fórmula 1 es de, también de
Car the only new
de
power
EA.
unit last season. And he gets to go out behind me in qualifying. This kid is a new #1 driver.
Tiene un modo de juego chulo, El nuevo Breakpoint. Como si fuera el camino de FIFA. Oh.
We'll have more from Codemasters coming up in just a few seconds. We're about to begin, and I
Vale,
personally
vale.
cannot
A ver qué
wait
nos
to see
enseñan.
what Battlefield 2042 has in store. I've been Andy McNamara.
I think you still are Andy McNamara, and I'm Alex Ackerman. Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy the show.
It is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
A ver, la RK.
Coming to you from Los Angeles, California, this is EA
Puede ser un
Play
UFC
Live
también.
2021. I'm your host,
Enseñar un
WWE Superstar
UFC
Xavier Woods,
4,
aka
no,
Austin
5,
Creed, and
no
we have
creo.
an amazing show
Hace
for you
poco
today.
que lo sacaron.
We've got world premiere gameplay, exclusive first looks, including a brand new multiplayer experience for Battlefield 2042,
Duplex y eso.
and a few more surprises they won't even let me tease. Plus, just like last year, we've got some amazing prizes to give away. So keep an eye out throughout the show for hidden letters. They'll spell out a secret code that you'll need at the end of the show if you want a chance to win Polaris gear, Logitech gadgets, and thousands of codes for
¿No estaban las cortezas esas?
including Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Dirt 5, and more. So let's get to it.
Pero si eso no compro el logo Pavit, Un Need for Speed nuevo.
EA has long played home
Oh, no.
to fan-favorite racing titles from Need for Speed to Burnout to Real Racing. And now that the experts at Codemasters are joining the EA family, that incredible lineup
Ahora.
just got supercharged with the addition
Por
of
entorna.
franchises like Grid, Dirt, Project Cars, and F1. So if you like racing,
Project Cars?
if you like being in the driver's
¿De
seat,
EA?
you're gonna love what Codemasters has cooked up for us today. But first, let's take a quick look at what they do best.
Ah, bueno, eso es Fórmula 1. ¿Qué digo yo de Project Car? Ah, sí, es Project Car. Qué melón. Este juego está guapo, para jugar con volante, flipa. A ver si me traigo el volante y unas partidillas. Al Project Cars 3, creo. Pero los juegos de coches eso, te cansa. Bueno, yo me canso enseguida. Se parece al DIR.
Joining us now from London is Codemasters senior game designer, Becky Crossdale. Welcome, Becky.
Hey, Austin.
Hey, now I heard that you might have a little surprise for us today.
Yes, I do, and I don't know if you can tell, Austin, but I am so excited because on behalf of the entire Codemasters team, this is the world premiere trailer for Grid Legends.
Gameplay, ¿no? Ah, que este era la competencia al Horizon, ¿no? Al Horizon 5.
I'm Nathan McKay, 5-time Grid Series World Champion, soon to be 6 times. That's a new record.
If it's grid legal, I can build it to win.
Yo creo que el Horizon sea un poco mejor.
Muscle cars, open wheel, drift.
Best team, best car.
Bueno, juego de coche. Estos juegos son un poquito que les gusten mucho.
You keep pulling up there, that stops, but you're gonna get somebody hurt. Hopefully, it'll be you.
Uy, ya está peleado.
Bring it on, baby. That's why we're here.
Ah, Grid. Buah, yo me pego unas vicias ahí en la Xbox 360 impresionantes, al Grid. Lo guapo que tenía este juego que se reventaba el coche.
Well, first and foremost, the Grid series has always been about delivering gameplay excellence, and with Grid Legends you are still getting that same immersive racing experience that you know and love. But this time we are taking things up a notch and we are adding another layer on top of that. We are really proud of this new story mode.
Well, I do love a good story, and I feel like I've seen a lot of those faces somewhere before.
Yeah, we had the absolute pleasure of working with the incredibly talented Ncuti Gatwa, who plays the wonderful
Creo que hay 2 o 3 juegos de Grid.
We also captured
más.
the entire thing using
Pero
extended
creo que
reality
2 mínimo,
or
2 o 3.
where if you've been watching Disney's The Mandalorian, you will have seen that tech in action. It's what they used to create those incredible worlds.
Well, it sounds amazing, but this obviously isn't racing in space, right?
No, we are using this tech to draw you further into this racing experience. We really want to bring you deeper into the Grid world than ever before. It's also been really great for our actors because they're acting against something that's visually there. It's not the same as green screen or motion capture. They are stepping into our Grid world and reacting with it.
Odio los eventos que hablan tanto. Juego, yo quiero gameplay o trailers o cosas así. Pero tanta charla.
We are giving you a classic underdog tale. We are putting you straight into the driver's seat, right in the middle of the Grid World Series, where you'll be facing off against the all-dominant Raven West team. That is a team that does not like to share the tarmac. And for the rest of the story, well, you just have to wait and see.
But let's talk gameplay. We saw a new big range of vehicles in that trailer. Can you talk about those a little bit?
Oh yeah, there are so many vehicles. We are giving you big rigs, stadium trucks, drift cars, open wheelers, muscle cars, electric cars. We are giving you hypercars like the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Have you seen that car? And we are also giving you multi-class mixed racing, which means that you can take any of those cars and put them together on the same track.
Well, I just saw a big rig take out an open wheeler in the trailer, and I love it. So is there
Venga, que el
anything
tiempo
else
va
that you can
corriendo.
tell us about Grid Legends?
Without giving too much away, there is a ton of new stuff for the fans to sink their teeth into, including some new modes such as boost mode and elimination mode. We've also got some fancy new locations like the iconic city of Moscow. We've also got the beautiful city of London as well, so you can drive right past Buckingham Palace, or you could travel to the stunning Strada Alpina and take one of our beautiful hypercars to its limit.
All right, well, you heard it here first. Storytelling and extended reality, mixed class racing, new modes, new locations. This is beyond exciting. So Becky, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you, Austin.
Of course. All right, folks.
A ver,
so
otra
we're
cosa,
just getting
mariposa.
started. We've seen Grid Legends, and now it's time for a different breed of legend.
Esto es el Apple Legend.
2 years ago, Apex Legends came out of nowhere. And now 100 million players and 17 Legends later, it just keeps getting bigger.
Pues todo esto
We've
está
got more
mamado,
modes, more maps, more
Joder.
platforms for play, and of course more Legends. So what's next for Apex? Well, today, we have answers. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Apex Legends Emergence.
Este juego aún no lo he jugado.
I see it in everything.
No sé si tiene esto modo historia o es un free to play, ¿no?
Transform his pain and defy
Era un
reality.
Fortnite.
I see it in the warrior who must choose between their new life and the annihilation of their home. I see it in a girl, tortured by revenge, embrace hope when love awakens her heart. I see it in me, a boy born under a bad omen, turn his tale into a legend. Change is relentless. But that does not mean it cannot be beautiful.
Todo. ¿Qué pasa? Ojo. Ahora ha cortado la cabeza. Iron Man.
Surrender and embrace your true nature.
Qué chulo es.
Know that you are not alone. Change comes for us all.
Oh. Bueno, este juego tampoco me interesa mucho. O sea, de lo que ha salido no me interesa.
All of us thrown together, so the flame can burn its brightest. Change.
Ahora nos sacarán gente del juego este hablando y una charla por lo menos de 10 minutos.
Wow. I'm standing here like slack-jawed watching this because there's so much to unpack from that
Wow,
trailer.
dice.
So let's go ahead and meet the man with all the answers. Apex game director.
Y qué fácil de impresionar.
So
¿Ves?
happy to have you here, Chad.
Hola, ahí, media hora ahí
Before we get started and get
para
into it, I
hablar.
want to give a shout out to the amazing
Director del
developers at
juego.
Respawn. All right, well, a subset of them. If you love Apex, it's because of these amazing developers that are working hard creating Apex Legends.
Encima, no sé de lo que hablan porque no sé inglés.
Respawn team, especially whoever came up with Lifeline, because that's my girl. But okay, there's a lot for us to talk about, but you know I'm geeked about Seer, so can you tell us some more about his abilities? I saw this man stare through walls. He's got drones coming out of his chest. Please tell me about his kit.
Yeah, similar to Bloodhound, Seer is all about tracking enemies, but in a different way and has a very unique kit. So while you're aiming down the sights, you'll have a heartbeat sensor that will give you hints as to where an enemy might be. If you think you've located them, you can use your tactical, which sends out some of those drones out of your chest and will actually reveal and track.
Es como no juego este juego, pues no sé ni de qué va, ni las armas, ni la historia, ni nada. Entonces,
around an area that you choose, and all enemies
nada de
that move
nada.
quickly through that space are tracked.
I love when there's new abilities that kind of change the game, because this game obviously
Espero que me esté sacando esto, ¿no? La morrayita, ¿no? Bueno, Apex Legends a lo mejor no es morralla para muchos. Porque será un Fortnite, ¿no? De EA. Pero para mí no es una cosa top. Para mí no es el Battlefield, el FIFA o
And you're going to see, I think, some interactions because of that sphere I mentioned, his ultimate. If you're moving quickly through that space, your footsteps are revealed. But now if you're walking slowly, you can avoid the detection. And so I think you'll see some interesting gameplay experiences and new ways to play with slowing it down a bit.
Yeah, it sounds like once the ring gets tight especially, you're going to have a lot of new ways to play this game. But this past season, for instance, it felt like Apex really moved beyond Battle Royale with the introduction of arenas. So what's the reaction been like for you guys?
The fan reaction has been really great. We're seeing a lot of players enjoy arenas, which is awesome. We're really excited to finally have a way to play Apex Legends beyond Battle Royale. And yeah, people are loving it. So we've got new maps in the works. And
Bueno,
some other
mezcla
things
de
come in I don't want to talk about just yet,
Warzone
but
y
we've got a lot
Fortnite.
planned for arenas.
All right, fair. Well, I do know that you guys announced ranked arenas are coming as well. So can you give us some information on that?
Yep, so we've got one season of arenas under our belts now. We wanted to make sure that we were seeing how players were adapting to the mode, make sure to get the balance right, make sure that the price and the economy is correct. And now we'll be introducing the ranked mode in Emergence. So it's a bit of a different ranked system than we have in the Battle Royale mode. So we're really excited for you to get your hands on it.
Well, it's really cool to see Apex always doing new things. Like, for instance, leaning into the competitive scene with things like the Apex Legends Global Series. So are we going to see more of the ALGS?
Absolutely. We just ended year 1 of ALGS. Our championships
Es que
recently
esto de los
concluded, and it was
la
amazing.
movida
There's so
esta,
many tactics and
estoy
amazing plays in
desconectado.
there. Many teams were fighting for the championship in the last round. We hit record numbers, so we're really excited in September to be kicking off year 2 of the LGS. And for the first time, we're going to be inviting PlayStation and Xbox players to compete alongside the PC players, really see who's best, and an all-new league format. So we have more information at playapex.com/ALGS.
Well, I am beyond looking forward to it. And Chad, before you go, I have to ask, when can we see more from Seer?
We've got an awesome gameplay trailer coming on Monday, and Emergence drops on August 3rd. And for now, I can show you a finisher.
Of course, please.
This game demands so much of us. But from you, she demands everything.
Yep, that's all I need to see. It's so awesome. But
26 de
Chad,
julio.
thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Austin.
Un día antes de que me vacuna, por cierto. Me
And again,
vacunan el
big
martes
shout out to the whole
27.
Respawn team. Now for the Apex
Me van a poner
fans
el
watching us
chip.
on Twitch today, Respawn is hooking
El
you up with an
microchip me van a
exclusive
poner.
Jumpmaster gun charm. So make sure you've got your Twitch and EA account linked and keep watching the show to earn that drop. But that's not the only thing we're giving out today. Keep an eye out for the hidden letters that spell out a secret phrase, because at the end of the show, we'll give you a link where you can enter that code for your chance to win some great prizes, including codes for EA originals like Knockout City and It Takes Two. So speaking of originals, let's head across the ocean for some stop motion and check out a soon-to-be-released EA original, Lost in
Buah.
Random.
Joder.
And just like that, young Austin found himself introducing a new segment.
Hello?
He stalled,
Dios.
bewildered by the voice coming from somewhere unknown. Somewhere random.
Okay. All right, anyway, it's coming soon and it looks really cool.
Austin stopped himself. He'd forgotten to mention
No,
the Tribeca Film Festival
Vale.
selection.
It was a selection at the Tribeca Film Festival.
La
He
corteza.
tried the line again, more enthusiastically.
Look, man, I'm trying to run a whole show. and you
More enthusiastically. Really selling it.
Could you just let me intro the segment? Thank you. It was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection this summer, and it's coming soon. Joining us from Gothenburg, Sweden to tell us more is Zoink creative director Olav Redmo.
Hello, Austin.
How's it going,
El
Olav?
peluca.
Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on Tribeca. It's so cool to see video games right next to movies being regarded as they should be.
Thank you, Austin. I'm so proud of the Sonic team and what we've accomplished, and I'm so happy about the selection because Lost in Random is really inspired
Vaya
by all
pelo.
these movies that I grew up with, and stop-motion animation and dark fairy tales. And at Sonic, we're always trying to push narrative in video games, so I'm so happy. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see more. Olav of my life. What do you have for us today?
I'm super pleased to share a first look at one of our most unique aspects of Lost in Random's gameplay, Dice Battle, which is an exciting, explosive blend of real-time action and time-stop tactics, where every roll of the dice unleashes incredible powers out of the head of your jack-in-the-box buddy, Dicey.
Well, it sounds awesome, so let's take a look.
Once upon a time, there were two devoted sisters named Even and Odd. Cruelly separated by an evil queen and the roll of a dice. together with this little fella. Even was determined to rescue her beloved sister.
Come on, Dicey!
In this strange and fascinating world of random, adventure and combat go hand in hand. And many peculiar characters await. Some will help her. You mean this one? And some won't.
That's against the rules. Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice.
Those coins can be traded for cards.
Cards, cards. I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land.
Ooh, cards contain new attacks, abilities, and more. All of which come in handy during dice battle.
Ready, Dicey?
Even uses her slingshot to attack deadly foes. This can knock off energy cubes used to feed her strange companion Dicey. And once fully charged, even can roll Dicey and freeze time itself? Let's see how she uses it. Oh, impressive. Well done, even. Nice. Ooh, that was a good one. Even's quest will take her across all 6 realms of random. Even must roll the dice and play the odds.
El juego de los dados.
But just a chance at saving her sister.
Random rules. Long may she reign.
Dicey, wait!
My child, your sister.
Just from that alone, I already need to play this game. It looks so cool. But what can you tell me about these combat cards that we're seeing?
Cards are just one part of dice battle, but I love the way they look, so I brought a few examples to show off.
Oh, okay, awesome. What are we looking at here then?
So as you saw, cards can be selected during combat that unleash new powers and abilities, like this one, for instance, Explosive Dice, which turns Dicey into this ticking time bomb. You just gotta be careful so it doesn't blow you up. Keep your distance. And where's this hammer of 2 lets you summon a giant hammer, which also gives even super strength to be able to swing it around.
Offensive maneuvers, I like it.
But it's not just about offense. Like we have also, for instance, Uma's Blessing, which comes from Uma, this old hidden witch, and she provides a bubble shield to protect Even. And that's just a taste. Like there's a lot of different powers at your disposal. Some curse enemies, some heal Even or create traps. Some arenas also work as giant board games affected by rolling dicey. So you're gonna have to try different tactics to conquer the Queen's giant, mad, tabletop-themed arenas.
All right, Olav, obviously, my next question, you know it's coming. When can we play this game?
Yeah, my favorite question. Lost in Random releases on September 10th on PC, console, and Nintendo Switch. And you can pre-order starting right after the show. And if you want a dicey companion of your own, he'll be available to EA Play members as a gun charm in one of my current favorites, Apex. So keep an eye out for that.
Well, you all heard it here first. And Olav, thank you so much for joining us today.
It has been my absolute pleasure, Austin, and welcome to Random.
Thanks. Well, there you have it. Lost in Random is coming soon, but there's another EA original that's already here. And it's bringing that throwback playground heat to the masses. That's right. I'm talking about Knockout City. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Woo! Dropped earlier this year, Knockout City has had one hell of a summer, and they're just getting warmed up. Here with more is Karthik Bala from Velen Studios in New York.
Thanks, Austin. We're so grateful to our community for the massive response to Knockout City. With millions of new brawlers, hundreds of thousands of crews, and nearly 1 billion KOs landed, your response has really been a knockout. As an indie team dedicated to taking creative risks, having all of you embrace this unique thing we've made is an amazing feeling. And I just want to say thank you. At launch, we promised you new features and updates that keep the game fresh and exciting. Today, I'm here to deliver on that promise. On behalf of the whole Valen Studios team, it's my absolute thrill to present Knockout City Season 2, Fight at the Movies.
Hola.
Of chaos, where mayhem rules the
Hola.
streets. Is anyone strong enough
Raúl.
to stop the unstoppable?
Raúl.
Ya. ¿Me escuchas?
Where one hero
¿Me
rises
escuchas?
to meet instant
Raúl.
regret.
Espera.
A
¿Dónde
world
estás?
where
¿Me escuchas?
lovers chase their passions and feel the burn. A world
Raúl.
where terror lurks high above.
¿Me escuchas o no?
Raúl.
¿Qué? ¿Me escuchas?
Where warriors fight.
Mente fría.
Dodge brawl supremacy.
Hola, hola.
And teensy tiny brawlers battle it out.
Ah, qué mierda.
In a
Raúl.
child's bedroom.
Espera.
This
Raúl.
season,
Espera, espera.
moves to the movies.
Ahora.
Ahora.
Es que tenía quitado.
Coming July. Oh man. That is murder on the pipes.
Ahora.
The Hollywood Drive-In.
Hola, Alessandro.
July 27.
Sí, yo también estoy esperando el FIFA.
At the
¿Quién es Alessandro?
It's
Uno,
Alessandro.
uno que está comentando.
Ah, pero está en directo, pero si a mí no me aparece en directo, cabrón.
En YouTube.
Ah, que está en directo en YouTube. La gente de público.
Para hacer esto, sí.
It's available on all platforms with crossplay. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, get in there and give it a whirl.
Por ahora, los juegos que están enseñando
All right, everyone.
no me interesa
The moment that
ninguno.
you have been waiting for is here.
Ahora
Espérate
sí.
que no me- te encuentro.
Battlefield.
Vale.
You've seen the trailer.
Ah.
You've read the hot takes, and you already know that Battlefield is back, baby. You hear me? It's back. Battlefield is back, baby. It's Battlefield.
Ah, vale, que estamos con la movida esta. ¿Qué? Estamos con el
And in just a moment, we're
el directo ese, ¿no? De pre.
Battlefield 2042 experience. But
EA.
first, for those who
Electronic
EA.
haven't been paying attention,
A ver qué nos enseñan de FIFA y algo nuevo.
God, look at these maps.
that's so cool.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
¿Sé qué juego es?
Battlefield.
Battelfield.
El que le hará la competencia a Warzone. Me parece que se han flipado un poquillo.
¿Por qué?
Pues sí,
On behalf of our entire team, we hope you're thrilled with what you've seen so far from
mira, otro vikingo.
2042. But this is just the beginning. We have so much more to show you. Battlefield 2042 is built up by 3 epic experiences. Firstly, of course, all-out warfare that we showed you earlier. Secondly, Hazard Zone that we'll show off later this year. And now, a new community-driven experience that we're happy to share with you today. Built by our old friends over at Triple Effect, formerly Dice LA. It's an experience designed from community feedback. It's an experience we've
A ver si el vídeo este, si lo hacemos a las 9 o mañana, si quieres.
¿Qué vídeo?
El que vamos a hacer hoy.
O sea, al final no vamos a hacerlo hoy.
Si quieres hacerlo a las 9.
¿A las 9 de la noche?
Sí, porque tengo que llevar a cabo.
Vale.
Entre que termina esto a las 8 y algo tengo que llevar a... Tengo que llevarla.
Entra. Entra.
Pues...
Estamos en directo. Toma. $300. Ey. Cuenta.
Alemanes y todo. Joder.
Compa, ahí está la máquina. Cuando te das cuenta así. A ver. La coca, de la droga. $80. Faltan 20. Vale. Tírale. Bueno. Ya, pero yo no le pago, ¿sabes? Esa es la película. No, pero cuenta, tiras así. Mira, Manuel me debe 20, tal, no sé qué. Claro. Venga, nene. Está pagando el alquiler, ¿sabes?
Ah, muy bien.
Claro, hay que pagar.
No hay que deber nada. Todo al día. Joder. No utilizan granadas, utilizan coches. Uy, la torre esa. A tomar por culo. Muchas conspiraciones. He visto una lista de conspiraciones y hay para rato,
We got soldiers from every era. I have so many questions, so let's bring on an expert. Here to help us out is the general manager of Ripple Effect. We've got Christian Grass. Welcome, Christian.
Hola, ahora a hablar. Me cago en la hostia.
Of course, thank you for being here. Now,
En inglés, en inglés.
Bueno, tú me puedes traducir.
Te tapas el traductor si quieres.
Sí, sí, a ver, ¿qué están hablando?
Ya, calla. A ver qué dice. Ah, está diciendo una nueva experiencia. Battelfield.
to create brand new game modes. Then you can share and discover those on the Portal platform. And that's just what's coming at launch. This is a real love letter to the fans from our incredible team.
And and this is your squad.
Yes, this is the fantastic Ripple Effect team.
¿Y qué más?
Ah, pues dice que es increíble, que es la polla y que se saca la película en este juego.
¿Eso ha dicho? Pues vaya traductor.
Vamos, yo te lo traigo así a lo corto, ¿sabes? No, si quieres, yo no, hombre, yo no soy traductor de eso, estoy en plan, ¿sabes?
No, pero tradúceme cosas importantes, si sabes.
El Alamein. Yes, El Alamein is also included. It's actually my all-time favorite map.
Ah, vale.
Plus, we have Noshar Canal, Battle of the Bulge, and Valparaiso. And of course,
Valparaíso, eso, Valparaíso no es Chile.
They're also playable in Portal.
I love it. I love it. But
sí, creo que sí.
Maps, right?
Absolutely. Portal is a chance for the community to drive the platform. There's a whole
¿Qué está diciendo ahora?
Ha dicho a Love que le dice que le gusta mucho. El negro.
No se dice negro, por favor. Se dice presentador.
Eso. Eso da igual, ¿me entiendes?
No,
para que la gente no critica, enseguida están ahí ya. ¿Qué ha dicho negro?
Racistas. El presentador está amazado, ¿eh? Ese está más fuerte que tú, ¿eh? Bueno, ¿qué están diciendo ahora?
Pues nada, está diciendo que te está diciendo... Espera, es que si no te...
Batting 3 for 3, bring it home. Can I play as a penguin with a flamethrower?
A penguin with a flamethrower? Yeah. No, I mean, look, there are some limits. It's not a level editor. You can't edit the maps themselves. And no, you can't play as a penguin with a flamethrower.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Que no hay límite, dice no hay límite aquí, este juego.
¿No hay límite de qué?
De experiencias.
to build out this suite of tools and content as the game evolves. We want this experience to go where you want to take it. We see this sandbox as a big part of the future of Battlefield 2042.
Habla mucho, para decir solo eso.
Es que va muy rápido, Jambo.
Tu inglés que es de barbate. Tu inglés que es de barbate.
Por ahí cerca.
Del EP.
Two teams and two VIPs, but only one way to score. This is VIP
My English is too much better, mente.
Vista del cangrejo. Fiesta del cangrejo.
US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2.
Hostia, joder.
On Arica Harbor with 24 players.
Interesante,
Ojo.
VIP fiesta.
Track down the enemy and make it count.
VIP es very important person, ¿no? Como yo sé inglés. Quality versus quantity. O sea, calidad versus cantidad. Joder, Ojo, Ojito con el inglés. Inglés de Massachusetts.
Ojo que tienes un dislike y todo. Ya te han dado un dislike y todo, ya es.
No me jodas.
Para los pocos gatos que somos.
¿Me ha dado un dislike?
Sí.
O un like.
Eso es malo, ¿no?
Tengo un me gusta. Tengo un me gusta y un no me gusta. No me sale. Bueno,
sí,
pues...
Santi, no me gusta.
No me jodas. ¿Sale?
No.
No me ha salido nada. Sí, tengo un dislike.
Claro.
Cabrón. El que haya sido.
Los chinos. Pero tienes aquí más suscriptores que en el otro, en el Twitch.
Ya.
¿Y eso?
En familia de Argentina. Tirando de familiares.
Ah, bueno, es que YouTube es más fácil de suscribirse. La gente lo tiene más la aplicación.
Bueno, pues quiero mandar un mensaje al que me ha dado el dislike, que no le ha gustado. Que te pete.
Cochino.
Ya ves tú, que un canal pequeño. Dale me gusta, aunque no te guste.
Claro.
Tenemos aquí traductor y todo. Ha dicho gracias, gracias.
Pues sí, me quita la voz del vídeo porque si no te escucho bien.
Ah, vale, vale.
Escucho todo el rato.
Vale.
Escucho todo el rato tu voz y 2 veces o 3.
Vale, vale.
Bueno, voy a ponerlo.
No. Tranquilo. Venir conmigo, ¿no? Ha dicho.
Sí.
Uy, esto huele a Dead Space.
Está presentando el pavo.
Oh, FIFA. Uy, Dead Space, no me jodas. Dead Space.
Eso es FIFA, ¿eh?
¿Qué coño FIFA, Es Dead Space. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. La madre que me parió. Sí. Es Dead Space. Guay, encima será exclusivo de Play 5. Ojalá sea exclusivo de Play 5. Uy, también sale en Serie X. Vaya, bien, bueno. Y empecé. Bueno, ya sabemos que hay un día de Space. Multiplataforma.
Nada. ¿Van a presentar algún juego más?
No, pues parece que se ha acabado. ¿Ya se ha acabado la mierda esta? Pues parece que sí. Enter for and chase to win out. Pues no han enseñado nada de FIFA. Nos han timado. Nos han timado. Me siento timado. Timo.
¿Solo de esa mierda? ¿Cuánto dura el vídeo?
40 minutos. A ver, quiero... Realmente fría. Hermano.
Looks like they've done it right just based off of this teaser, and I can't wait to see more and play it for myself.
No, porque ponía ahí eso.
Can't tell you that, sorry.
Por eso.
Pues nada, si te tienes que ir, metes y hacer lo que tengas que hacer,
Sí.
luego hacemos el otro.
Vale. Ahora te aviso. ¿Vale? 8. Ahora te aviso y hacemos el directo. ¿Vale?
Vale.
Bueno.
En mi corazón.
Bueno.
Un besico. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Bueno, hagamos ya directo después de una pequeña decepción. No han sacado nada de FIFA, han sacado un pequeño teaser de Dead Space. Podría haber sido mejor. Bueno, después va a haber directo especial con el Mente Fría. Nos vemos en otro vídeo. Hasta luego. Finalizar.